A week ago, I had the opportunity to talk to Jayda Fransen, who was retweeted by President Trump, another fine Christian patriot who wants the best for his country and his people. She confirmed to me that Britain First was entirely financed by her from property she inherited and money she already had in the bank, because she come from a good family and, she had a good education. And yes, as soon as she was arrested, set up for this, calling for migrant rapists, whatever. Yes, Paul Golding and Andrew Edge, pervert Andrew Edge, did drop her like a hot stone. They didn't even pay her wages as soon as she was arrested, like a proper Jewish Jaime. Well, with Golding being a Jewish name, why would that be, I wonder? I'm not saying anything more. Yes, and Andrew Edge did send my ex-partner, my cute ex-partner, after listening to her tales of woe and moaning, he did send her money, quite a bit of money, to get her to London for a photo shoot. But thankfully, I don't think he got a chance.
Can we get to my main point?
Oh yeah, shake my hand. Let me tell you, if you think that because we're Christians and I'm holding this cross, that you can come here, you can lie in our faces, and that you can attack our people, then you... Jesus be with you!
Towards large-scale demographic replacement the Syrian police every local and registered political party leaders in our country.
Beautiful young British girls have had to take a stand and give evidence against gangs of Muslim men.
And she might be going to prison for harassing rapists.
He said he's not an Islamic scholar.
I'm not an Islamic scholar. Come on, look
You're
at
a Quranic scholar, aren't you?
No.
He said you were a Quranic scholar.
I wish I was.
He's not a Bible scholar.
No.
Afternoon, fellas. As some of you guys will already know, I used to be the Britain First Crusader man. It was my idea. I'd thought about it a long while ago, and Paul liked it, and it's been carried on by a guy down south and a guy, well, I've met. And after Andrew Edge and Paul have been messaging a person I used to be connected with, which, is admitted now, this is clearly the case. They did join, a certain person did join them once for an event in London, which is against her own best interests, as she told Paul, I believe. This is what they do. You get all sorts of veiled threats off. Can you see that? Malicious communication and harassment from Andrew Edge. Yeah, Andrew Edge, good old Dirty Andy off Britain First. So I just wanted to show you this, that I'm not making this up. There is evidence. I passed it on to a couple of other patriots just so they could see it. They didn't think it was very good because most directly this was towards a woman. Yeah, she did, sometime later she did show me them, and she said she told them to keep away, or the police for her. So this is what Andrew Edge does and Britain First do when they thought they got a pretty member to appear on camera, regular clockwork, and she decided that she didn't like the way they do things, and this is Cheshire Police, which is the area this person lives. So there we go. It's all logged, but he was saying he wanted to come round with a group of men, including Richard, who's about 6'7", and have a word with me. This was to a girl I used to know, a woman I used to know. Okay, so there you go. Proof in the pudding. Britain First and Andrew Edge do issue threats to keep the truth under wraps, to avoid bad publicity. And I also know a victim of Andrew Edge's, I won't mention any names, but you'll probably know who she is, who was threatening to send her papers, like to sue her. I don't know how that'd work out when they dragged to court witnesses to say that, well, yeah, she did, he did go in a hotel room with her when she was off a cake. So I don't know if that's going to work. I don't think they're going to win. Doubt it very much. Okay, see you guys. So stay clear, Britain First. Don't let Andy Edge have your woman's number, especially if she's pretty, because any women that appear on written first photographs. Like there was a couple that I met who were from Salford, and I met them and worked with them, and they were very nice, S and D, and I had no problem with them. And the very first time the pictures were on the website, he started really making contact with them through Telegram, and this was one of the ones who he did, you know, get on, shall we say. Okay, see you guys, bye bye.